child belly start to swell. Some say life is a cycle, but don't draw she no circle. Where will it all end? Only time could tell. Outside the siren keep howling, inside your belly will growling. Police raid very often, Simpson measuring a coffin. One night in bed you're sleeping, next night is a wake that you're keeping. So you're praying to win the lotto, not to hear voices from the ghetto. Crying, 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 crying. Voices from the ghetto. Crying, Lord, crying.
Yes, indeed. Let me make sure and lower this music in the background. Let me make sure and lower you. Yes, indeed. A pleasant good night to all and sundry, East, West, North, South, Central, our friends in Tobago, and wherever you are. Streaming on the World Wide Web, a pleasant good day to you. Yes, Maiah is here with us. Yes, as well as Joshua is here as well. Everybody is adjusting and, of course, amending and so on and so forth. I find Maiah looking a little short. Maybe we have I think we should change seats because my seat seems to be a little bit higher than yours. Yeah. All right, we'll see what we can do. Maybe now we can do something better. The technology is such that we can make her higher than where she is. But of course, we will be a bit higher as well. But that's all right. Right? Okay. Right. Boom. Beautiful. And there we are. Technology. So we make her a bit higher, more visible, but of course we will be higher and more visible as well. More parts of us will be seen. All right, that being as it may, let me a little bit of this thing because it's about the ghetto. It's about, of course, why we are here. I want to start by saying that, and then of course we will introduce both Maiah and Joshua to give a little chit chat, and then of course short passage. Somebody called me today and told me from Tobago that we should give, of course, the children's section or segment, if you want, 15 minutes. But I think on a Saturday, I mean, it is difficult to do that. So, and I want to tell you, Maiah is coming from a distance from here, and I don't think it will do justice to just give her 15 minutes when we have, of course, serious matters of a children's nature to discuss. All right? So bear with us tonight. Tomorrow night we will have, of course, the usual. We will go to the 10 to 15 minutes with Joshua. But tonight we have this special guest, Maiah. And we want others to come as well, because we want to have you in the audience as well, because we'll have a mic in the audience. And we will be, because we have a camera facing the audience. I'm not going to switch it tonight, but certainly it's very, very important. But I want to show you something about Maiah and Joshua. However, look them there. I spelled the name Maiah wrong, but that's all right. So there they are. Yes, Maiah, Joshua, and Joshua, of course, on set, right? But let's get back to the substantive. So we could switch to the audience if we want. Notice we switched to Maiah and, of course, Joshua only, and left me out of the whole picture. But that being as it may, I want to just say briefly before I introduce both of them for their opening remarks, and that is, why are we doing this? Well, I want to tell you the Corridor Transformation is a program of exactly that. Just so, don't move up things too much because things may get confused. The next thing, it ain't working. Murphy's Law, right? So, all right, good. So they're switching microphone. That's all right. But the thing about it is that what we are doing here is about transformation. But what is the transformation in nuts and bolts? Let me just take off the music so we can get down to business. Yes. We are doing this, people, because there is the proliferation, the too much not to be concerned, too prevalent not to be concerned, too many not to be concerned. Now what I'm talking about, instances of young people gravitating to behavioral patterns that are not in keeping with what we expect of our citizens of the future. No, some may say that that has always been so. But you will have to also agree that in these times of very liberal, a liberal society, where parents can no longer use titler, meaning that the whip, to effect compliance and behavioral pattern. No. They have to use words. They have to use other forms of what I consider to be disciplinary measures to get children to conform, except, of course, titler. Why? Because it is international. I mean, we have argued that, and people say bring back the whip and all of that and so on. That is a waste of time. That's a United Nations, I would say, dictum. And therefore, the United Nations would scoff at a country, say that they are barbaric, they are obsolete, they are not in tune with, of course, what is expected, because that is cruel and brutal punishment, all of that. But we have to be able to adapt and adjust. So the point I'm making is that here it is, we have too many of these kinds of what I consider to be antisocial behavior for us not to be concerned. So what we do as a responsible entity influencing information and public opinion out there, we have decided that we will get the young, very young ones, before they reach that stage, because Trinidad and Tobago, let's face it, has been seen as a place of gangs and gangsters, and you look at the ages and you wonder, well, what is this? And that's a phenomenon. So what we want to do is to prevent these from getting there. And then, of course, we'll have a separate program to deal with those who are already there. But the important thing is the what is called the prophylactic approach, the preventative approach. And therefore, this is all part of that. And the more young people we can get through the expressions and the actions of Joshua and, of course, Maiah, it means, therefore, you will be influenced out there, both parents, guardians, as well as the young children, to conform to the correct behavior and what is expected of them in school. No, everybody ain't gonna be bright. Everybody would not be able to conform to the work. But I could tell you this, everybody could behave. So long as, of course, you are not suffering from any ailment. You know, there are some ailments that cause people to have antisocial behavior. And so we will discuss all of that in due course. But that is what the objective of having these young people exposed tonight. And I have no apology for, of course, going a little longer on a Saturday, right? Where we have, of course, our guests, special guests, who comes from afar and wants to join us in this battle of preventing young people from entering that, what I consider to be very devastating era, place of almost no return, and entering gangs and gangsters and crime and criminality, and next thing they die young, and of course the country loses tremendous amount of its future citizens. All right. So that being as it may, I think let me call on Ria, of course, to give her introductions. I know that she must have something to say beforehand. I think this thing blocking your face, but I don't see you can put it on. Right. Okay. All right. See what. Right. Good. All right. So we get a little more view of Ria's face. All right, so give us an introduction, anything you wanted to say while she was coming down the road, or while she was meditating on what you have to say today on the program and so on, or you decide just let it flow. Go ahead. Good night.
Good night to everyone on the face of the earth who watching the program tonight. Today I did not brought the book that I read last Saturday, but I brought the universe,
Great.
and I'm really excited to read it today.
You want to start reading today? All right. Okay. So that's very brief. You went to school this week, I presume, and how was it?
It was good.
Was good? All right. Okay. Yeah, and you did in fact go to school. I can't say that for other people, but of course I'll let Joshua make his own introduction. Go ahead, Joshua.
Good night, everybody.
Good. You have nothing to say?
Nope.
You didn't do anything today that
Anyways,
you would like to share with the audience?
We didn't went to the beach. We didn't.
Right.
I wanted to go to the beach today. Had something we had to do, but we ended up Friday we were going to do it. Then it got cancelled. Today we were supposed to do it. Then it got cancelled again. So now we have to go tomorrow.
Right. Hopefully that it is not cancelled. All right. That means as it may. Maiah, you have something to read for us? Or before that, you want to say something?
I want to say that a little earlier today I went up to Mount St. Benedict
Okay.
in church in Tinapuna,
Right.
and it was really good.
Very good. Tell me, give me one or two little things that you will take away. You would have taken away and committed to memory that experience. I'm here.
They have a tank full of holy water that you could take a bottle and
Okay.
get the holy water, yeah?
You have to pay for it or it's free of charge?
It's free.
Free of charge. Okay, good. And that's anything
No,
else?
the church that I just go to in Arima,
Uh-huh.
no offense, but when we walk in,
Mhm.
when we enter the church, it's looking real a little dirty. But in that church, it's real clean.
Yeah. So you're saying that no offense, but something with about attracted your attention that look a bit dirty. What
And you
looked
could
dirty?
also meet the father and the brother.
Oh, cool. You meet the priest
And you
and
don't need to
the monks
pay.
and so on top there.
Mhm.
All right. Okay then. All right. No problem. And of course, constructive criticism is important. It means, therefore, if it is that somebody says the classroom is dirty, for example, or the kitchen is dirty, then it means that there is a need to clean, right? Because there would have been debris or some items that could easily be removed and put in a bin, in a garbage bag or so, in preparation, of course, for the collectors,
No, I'm
those
not
persons
talking
who
about
or
trash.
these
I'm
structures.
not talking about trash on the ground. I'm
Okay.
talking about like the muck on the ground.
Oh, muck. All right. So it means, therefore, it wanted something like power washing. All right, good. To remove the muck. All right. Okay. Well, that happens, and maybe she was there at the time when they were fixing to clean, but did not get around to it when she was there. But I'm sure that that would have been taken in good stead in terms of what she meant by a bit of dirt that she observed. All right, that being as it may, Joshua, again, watch the picture. I would love you to stay with us in the picture. You going in and out of the picture, and that is a bit. People would observe that and be distracted by that and not take in what we want to say and what we want to deliver tonight. All right, go ahead, Maiah. You reading?
Oh.
Yes. Boy. I see you have somebody calling early, boy. Let me see if if this is a caller. A pleasant good night.
Good night, Lennox and Trevor. Is it Trevor? Yeah, Joshua and Maiah, right?
Yes, Maiah. Yes.
Can you guys hear me, Joshua and Maiah?
If what?
Shake your head.
If what?
Can they hear me when I talk?
Are you hearing?
and Trevor, Maya and Joshua, their audio is very low.
Oh, the audio is very low. All right, good.
You,
Okay, thanks.
yeah,
Oh, all right. Let me see if I can fix that.
but I do have a, well, I do have a question for them.
All right,
Yeah,
go ahead. Yes.
just to make it more interesting. Maya and Joshua, I have a question for you. When
Are you here?
have
Question?
classes in the, what?
Okay, I will repeat it. You go ahead.
Listen,
What is the question you have for them?
I'll call. Well, I don't know if they can hear me because they can hear me or they're just not. Can you guys hear me? I think we have
Repeat
a
that.
audio
Repeat
problems
it.
with the
Repeat it.
children.
Repeat it, Lamia. What's the question?
No,
Hello?
I have a question about your school.
About this school?
Yeah, I have a question. If they have, when a lot of kids, I talk to a lot of kids because of my business, and a lot of kids, a few, not a lot, but
Frankly, I have not heard a word. I heard something, but I couldn't make it out. All right, we thank you very much for the question, whatever it is, but we will try to see. Anybody understood what you said? No.
You could have
She
give
said
us
that
the
it's school, like something about his
you,
school.
Hello, are you still there?
No,
Next time, I'll give all of the phone.
I was going to just
I suggest
going
that.
to just
Okay. Sorry about that. I didn't think about
in
it.
the comments that the audio
The audio. All right. I think I improved that. So what will have to happen? You have to talk a little harder because I think that everything is in place. Let me just everything is in place. So I think we have to talk a little harder because if they're hearing me, they ought to be hearing you because we are going through the same system. All right. Go ahead and do your reading and maybe the caller could call back and I'll try to share the telephone. We don't have the benefit of the system reception as yet. We're still working on it. But we have a program to do and we will do it. As I said, it's in the interest of these young people, preventing them through their conduct, other young people from gravitating to ill discipline and, of course, conduct that will not benefit them in the future. Police and crime and criminality and so on will be the order of the day, and we want to preempt that. We want to prevent that from happening. Go ahead, Maya.
So just telling the book, just saying the book again. Read about the university.
Right. See, get it a little. Right, good.
And I believe this book was from my father who went St. Joseph College. So yeah. The earth is a statelet of the sun,
A satellite, yes.
satellite of the sun.
Right.
It reflects the sunlight. 9 satellites of the sun have a special name. They are called planets. The Earth is a planet. The sun and its planet and their satellites are called the solar system. Solar means belonging to the sun. Some planets are orbits that are similar than the Earth. It takes them less.
Just let me a little mistake. They're smaller than the Earth. Right? So people, don't. This is live. This is as if they're in a classroom. So from time to time, I will have to steer the course, so to speak. They will make mistakes, and rightfully so. But that is what happens in the classroom scenario as well. They must make mistakes in order for us to be able to correct them, etc. So do not, for one moment, believe that somehow this was rehearsed. No, and you have to commend her for coming here and, of course, reading a book that she has not yet taken a read of in totality. But go ahead, darling. Yeah.
smaller than the Earth. It takes them less than a year to go around the sun. They are hotter than the Earth because they are closer to the sun. Other planets have orbits that are larger than the Earth. It takes them more than a year to go around the sun. They are cooler than the Earth because they are farther away from the sun.
Magnificent, magnificent. That's a lot of science there, boy. But go ahead.
Mercury.
Mercury.
What is Mercury?
Okay.
No, what is that?
Oh, what is Mercury? Mercury is a planet. One of the planets. The first planet after the sun. All right, Joshua. Stop showing off now. Leave the girl that she read.
It's okay.
It's fun.
Learning.
Yeah, because I have to ask you some questions here. Better listen. Go ahead.
Mercury is the closest planet to the sun. It has only hot, dry land. Nothing lives there. Nevis is the
Venus.
Venus.
Yes. Go ahead. No problem. Venus. Yes.
Venus is the second planet from the sun. It is the closest planet to the Earth. Trickle clouds cover Venus. The clouds keep in the heat. This makes the surface of Venus very hot. Photographs of Venus shows rocky, sandy places.
The what? What is this word?
Surface.
Yeah, beautiful. Right. All right. That's it. Joshua, you read the next. Forget the book that you have to read, it's because I see your correcting and things. So you read the next. You read the next one. Man. You see, that is how good teachers as be able to control their class and so on. You see, because I don't want somebody to feel that in Trinidad they say they're brighter than the next one and so on. No, everybody is bright in their own way, and we have to respect that. But let's hear Joshua read from the same book. Go ahead.
Earth is the third planet from the sun. The Earth has different parts or layers. The top layer is the crust. It is about a mile thick. The next layer is the
Go ahead.
metal.
The metal, yes, very good.
Metal. It is made up of rocks. The metal is hotter than the crust. The middle of the earth is the core. It is
Partly, right? Yes, all right, very good. Correcting each other, very good.
And partly solid. The core is the hottest part of the earth. There are gases around the earth. They make up the earth's atmosphere.
Yes, very good.
We usually call this the air. We need these gases to live on earth.
Wow, very good, man, very good. I think both of you did excellent. Joshua, we said 8 planets. You care to tell us if you how many you know?
I know.
You know them?
I
You
know
know 2. You know 2, right? Let's hear Joshua. Let me ask Joshua.
How much planets?
Yeah, the 8 planets. You know the 8 planets? My mother.
I don't think I need my mother because I can't really remember. It's good because I've never heard it for a long time.
All right, okay, right. Fair enough. Okay.
Well, Earth,
Uh-huh.
Saturn,
Uh-huh.
Venus,
Uh-huh.
Neptune,
Uh-huh.
Pluto,
Pluto, right? Very good.
Mercury.
Mercury, yeah, yes.
I said Venus already.
Yes. You said Venus? Yeah, yeah, you get it.
Saturn.
Mars.
Mars, all right.
Saturn.
Mars. That's it? That's it? You want to check the book and see, because I think all of them are there. So let's see if he is correct, right? Okay. So we have Mercury, yeah?
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter,
We forgot Jupiter.
Yeah. Uranus,
Uranus,
Saturn,
Saturn.
yes.
Pluto,
Pluto. Like Pluto, what he said, yeah. Pluto and
Neptune.
and Neptune.
Neptune. Very good. All right. Great. So we learned something. I trust that you out there. But you know, Joshua was exposed to the 8 planets already, and we had set up, or we had gave him what is called mnemonics, meaning that something that will aid you in your memory. And we told him that in order to remember the planets, you would say what? What you would say? My very educated mother. Yes? What? All right, well, my very educated mother would represent what? What are the planets? So the first one is what?
Mars.
No, Mercury is the closest. Mercury. V for very. Venus. Educated. Earth. Yeah, my very educated mother. And then it was supposed to be give us spaghetti or something like that, right?
Jupiter,
Alright.
Mars, Saturn, Neptune.
We leave it. But just say that that's a technique that we will explore before you leave, so we have clearly what these planets are, and it could assist you in your own lessons, and of course to make sure that you remember it all the time. Here's another caller. Let me just put it middle. Pleasant, good night. Yes.
Good night to your panel too.
Yes.
Now I want to ask Joshua and his guests. Now I have to tell him thousands of people, or children and big people, is watching this program, and I would like him to tell the young people, right, why it is necessary to go to school. I want he to say one, why it is necessary, and I want his guests to say one.
All right. Why necessary to what? To go to school?
Yeah, why it is necessary.
To go to school. To go to school, right? Okay. Good. No problem. All right. So people, you're getting questions from outside as well. This is a Tobago caller. So Joshua first. Why is it necessary to go to school?
To get your education
To get your education, yes. That sounds like a fair
and
answer.
get a diploma or something.
Get what? A diploma?
Yes.
All right. Your passes, whether it's CXC.
Graduation, you get graduation.
and
You
your
do
graduate.
CXC. You do CXC before you get graduation, I think.
Yes. You do CXC, that is in the secondary system. And after that, where you go on to? You have another school that you could go to? After?
University.
UE.
University, right? UE or university, yes. All right, let's hear from you, Maiah. He asked first for Joshua, he answered, and of course, he asked for you afterwards. Joshua, please leave the thing where it's supposed to be now, man. Why are you interfering with it? You see why it is that teachers does have problem with hardened children? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, go ahead, it's all right. He go fix up that. Tell us, what's the reason for going to school, in your view? Right.
I think you should go to school to learn your education.
Alright,
Pass
that's a get
a
it.
proper secondary school.
Okay.
Now no bad school with getting beat up and thing.
All right.
Then when you finish write that SCA in the secondary school, you go on to uni or university
Oh,
to
now
get
you're
a
doing SCA, you're doing SCA in primary, right? So this in secondary, you're doing CXC, right? That's a
CXC.
different.
When
Yeah.
you finish
Right.
to your CXC,
Mm-hmm.
you
then
go
go
in university,
Right.
get a diploma, and then you could see you could find a trade that you could do.
Right.
What I going to do as soon as I finish it to university.
Right. Because that. Go ahead. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Get a trade,
Get a trade. All right. Okay. So you want to do a trade.
but I'm not sure which one as yet.
That's it. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Young.
or,
Yeah. Young.
or you could even become a Olympic, like Haitian workout,
Yeah. If you
and
want
make
to.
your country proud.
Right. If you want to go into athletics or sports. All right. Fair enough. Yes. All right. People, I like the conversation, and I thank the caller for that question, because it's a refreshing thing, because I don't see it anywhere at all in Trinidad where you have conversations like this with the young people, saying it as it is. Now, you made a point earlier, Maiah, that they get to go to school. You take the C exam, and you go to a school that you say of your choice. But then you also mention not a bad school. What do you mean by bad school? I don't.
I mean by bad school, by like Malabar,
Yeah.
like
Go ahead.
Malabar,
Mm-hmm.
Compre,
Mm-hmm.
like all those bad school. Not saying like the school really bad,
Mm-hmm.
but like it's the way how the children and them fight in
Oh,
the
I see.
school. So like I'm trying to say like for the young people to stop taking drugs and
That kind of thing. And you're saying that in some schools that happens, and you will not advise anybody to go to those schools if they could help it. That what you're trying to say?
yeah, like
Yeah.
but even if you end up in that school, just still don't follow the bad company. Yeah?
Great. Joshua, so I want to ask you now. A school, let's say you ain't passed for the school of your choice, as Maiah indicated, but you pass for a school where she says that may not be top up, may not be in the top layer of schools that people would want to go. Just now, what would you think about it? What would you do in such a situation? You had to go to that school. That's the school you passed for. But what you going to think about it before? And let me get what she wanted to add before we take your answer on that question. Go ahead, Maiah. You say you wanted to say
It's
something.
just something a little short for like two of my friends.
Two of your friends.
Like who didn't get the choices.
Mm-hmm.
Like the pass for little bad school, so the setting over the exam. So I want to say, if you hearing this, they go into my lessons as well. If you're hearing this, just know and not trying to make you feel bad, just for you to try a little harder, so it can pass for you.
I want to give you a round of applause for that one. Yes, she doesn't want, so she's very careful, doesn't want to make anybody feel bad, insult, or make it feel that no good, because some parents are like that, some people are like that. But you ignore that. And you said, I'm going to that school, yes. I did what I did. I didn't get the first choice or the school that I would have liked. But I'm going to that school. It has a reputation. One that is not nice. But I'm going to do my best there. You see, I'm going to tell you something after all of this about me. And the fact that I didn't go to one of the best schools in the country. So I went to Sawa Secondary. So not one of the best schools in the country. But go ahead, Joshua. Let's say if you are in a situation where you didn't pass for your first choice, or you didn't pass for a school that, or put another way, you pass for a school that doesn't have a good reputation and so on, what would you advise? What would you do?
I'm going to transfer.
You want to transfer?
I would have transferred.
Oh
But
my
when you
goodness.
transfer, you need to pay money.
No, not yet. Let him answer. I want to hear him.
I would still transfer.
So you want to transfer. All right. Assuming that there is no transfer, what are you going to do?
Work hard until I could get something going.
All right, work hard until you get something going. All right, okay.
Okay.
And that something going meaning what? You will ignore all of the negatives
Yes.
and
And like, yes.
Means what to
I'll
say in
try
it.
and do my best in school.
Uh-huh.
And like, like, after I finish school, get a job, see if I can get a good job, see if I can do it well, see if I can make money, see if I can live my life, see if I can make a dream life.
I hear you, a dream life. But stay in the camera, please, because I want you to have a dream-like program tonight. But you're only coming out of the picture all the time. Keep your eyes on the camera and
I
you
keep
should
in
have.
a little bit.
Right, okay. And when it's shifting, instead of shift to the right, let's shift to our left now, and you will be all right. You see, so you're inside of the camera view. All right. So that's what he said. If you were in a similar situation where you pass for a school that has a reputation that people say it's bad because I don't want to identify any particular school, what would you do in such a situation?
Well, my granny and grandpa don't say they're not transferring me if I pass for a bad school, I pass for a bad school.
All right.
So I will have to
Right.
work hard. I will have to work hard. And if it have a fight in the classroom, I run it out.
You run it out. All right. So you will take evasive action. All right. Tell me, in those schools, of course, it's not just students, but there are teachers as well. All right. What would you do in a situation where you may have been approached? Some bully probably would have said something or do something. There are, of course, officers in the school. These days, of course, have police as well. But they are usually career guidance officers. Some people call career guidance. They are disciplinary officers as well. What would you do in such a situation? Let me start with you first, Maiah. Yeah, if they bully you, and of course, as I said, it's not you going to school. It's not students alone in the school. You have a number of other people, including the teachers. What do you do?
If it has a police officer in the school, I am going straight to the police officer and say, "Excuse me, sir or ma'am, this child is bullying me. Can you please take care of it?"
Okay. All right.
Or if there is no police officer, but if they have teachers,
Well, they must have teachers. I mean, you have a school.
but some teachers might not come to school.
All right, okay, some don't. But I know I can't see a school with no teachers at all. All right, but she made her point. Go ahead, Joshua.
I will tell the police officers, but if the bully takes my money,
Yeah.
I am at least going to take my money or just fight for my money. The police officers might as well find you with my money in my pocket.
So you have a problem if they
Nobody
try
is
to take
taking
your
my
money.
money.
Nobody's taking your
But
money.
every children love the money.
And every child loves the money. All right, okay. All right. That means, let me get back to some book work too. Yesterday, Joshua announced or told us about the 8 parts of speech, and then of course we focused on the noun and the verb.
Wasn't yesterday.
Well,
Yesterday was Friday.
oh yes, it was right. Sorry, it was Thursday. All right, okay. People, you see how he reminds me, because even though I didn't go and do my usual Friday night, exercise, never put it that way. But that being as it may, he did say on Thursday, and he gave us all the parts of speech, noun, verb, etc., etc. But what I want is to focus on the. All right, I'll ask you. Do you know what a noun is? A noun?
Let's just get this a little clear. I'm not good in grammar.
You're not good in grammar. All right. No problem, but do you know? What you doing?
A noun?
Uh-huh.
Well, I know the nouns.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
A noun is a name of a place, animal, or thing. So, like, it have common nouns, you don't need to put capital letters. Like, say, the dog is black, you don't need to put no capital letter because it didn't say the name.
Yeah.
Then it have proper noun, which will be like, Tommy had a black dog.
Mm-hmm.
So you put the capital T for Tommy because he's a proper noun. Then have collective nouns, and collective nouns is well, I could give an example.
Mhm.
I don't know how to explain it. A collective noun is like a flight of stairs.
Mm-hmm.
So like you're making a group of stairs, like you're saying you're walking up the stairs, so you'll be like, Mary walked up a flight of stairs.
And that's a group of chairs, stairs you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Or a noun like children. A group of children. Yeah, it's a group. So, yeah, so
And
group
you
nouns,
also
yeah,
say
collective
a
noun, yeah.
School of fishes, which doesn't mean the fishes going to school. It means that it have a whole set of fishes in one, so they will call it a school of fishes.
Right, so those are collective nouns. All right, okay. Joshua, maybe we can switch to pronouns. What's a pronoun? Joshua.
A pronoun is something.
Remember, and I want to get you familiar as well, Maiah, that when we are doing language, it doesn't matter what language it is, but we are using words. So therefore, you don't say something. It's a word that's on. So it's a word that names a person, place, animal, or thing. That's a noun. A pronoun is a word, and then of course you start with whatever definition you want to give us. Tell me. Yes. It's a word here.
A pronoun is a word
Here.
in place of a noun.
That is used in place of a noun. Very good. Very good. Yes. And could you give me an example, give me an example, Joshua, so Maiah could think a little bit and come up with her own thoughts. Because you know what a pronoun is. It's a word that is used instead of a noun. Example.
I don't. When I was doing work in school, I don't think I did any sentences with pronouns. So
You sure? But well, give me a pronoun or two, or make up something because you know it well. Yes, it is a word that is used instead of a noun. So let me give you a sentence then. Let me give you a sentence. Let me give a sentence.
I don't really know.
John went to the shop. He bought some apples, or I would use apples. He bought some oranges. John went to the shop. He bought some oranges. What's the pronoun there? Just let me hear him.
John and he.
All right. So what's the noun?
John.
John, right? John. So what's the pronoun?
He.
He. That's right. He. That's right. Because he. You could have said. John went to the shop. John bought some oranges. But instead of saying John bought some oranges, you say he bought some oranges. And therefore, he is the word that is used instead of the noun John, which of course falls within the definition of a noun, which is the name of a place, a person, animal, or thing. Huh? Got it? Right. So, having said that, let me see if I'm going to get another example from any one of you could take it. No, I'm not going to specify anybody. I'm not going to ask them. John, just Joshua, stay in the picture, please. I don't want you to, nobody to believe that we sent you out of the class. All right? Okay. All right, good. So anybody can take it. Come. Let's not waste time. Let's go, man. Yes. Let me hear a sentence with a noun, or give me the names, or give me some pronouns. Who taking it first? A thinking. Oh, you see how bright it is? The thinking. All right. Let me just go it over again, of course. A noun, of course, is the name, a word that tells you the name of a person, place, animal, or thing. A pronoun, of course, is a word that is used instead of the noun. So, that's it. And of course, Maiah, she did a good job in, of course, describing the types of nouns, collective nouns, proper nouns, etc. But nouns, but we were talking about pronouns now that will be used in words that are used instead of the noun. Come here. And let me see. Let me check the time because we ain't checking time, we have plenty of time, man. Yeah.
Janet rode her bike to school.
Mm-hmm.
She she put down the bike and went to class.
All right, magnificent, man, magnificent. But it sounds to me that there are several pronouns in that sentence that he used. That's all. You want to figure it out? Figure it out,
She.
Maiah. She, right?
Her.
Her. Yes. Very good.
It's.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, very good.
I understand.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me hear the sentence.
Leo and her sister, Janessa, went to a party that they was invited to, located in San Fernando, with some of her friends.
Well, now long sentence, boy, but that's how we go deep. We go reach types of sentences and all of that. But you can remember it? It's a long sentence.
I can't remember.
Yeah, but of course we have some hints as to what are some of the pronouns in it, because it has.
Well, I think I remember. I know of the whole thing.
All right, try again, and give us the pronouns one time.
I'm gonna make a short sentence.
Okay.
Sometimes these courses have.
Yeah. You still thinking?
No.
Oh. I want to make it up off your head, not to read anything, Right. Let's make it up. Let's go. So.
Julia went to her class
Right.
late, but the teacher, Miss Jane, did not pay no attention to it.
To her. Or to. To it. You're saying that Jane is a it. Or you would say to her, right? Good. Now you can use and say Jane is a it. All right, so you paid no attention. The teacher paid no attention to her. All right, so what are the pronouns?
Me?
Yeah, give me one or two. Jane went to her class.
James or Janet?
What's it?
Janet.
Janet. Okay, Janet. Okay.
Janet went to her class. And the teacher paid no attention
To her, yes.
Janet.
Is what?
A noun.
Oh, because it's pronoun actually, but go ahead, start with the noun. But I hope if I gave you a lesson or work asking for pronoun and you put in Janet, you're getting that wrong. Right, but go ahead.
Janet went to her class.
Yes, right, yes.
So I'm going to say her and paid no attention to her.
So which the other one? Her as well? Her? Yeah, using it right, because you see, the best way to figure it out is that instead of if the sentence has those pronouns, right? What you do, the noun is usually there's the subject of the sentence. We let's not go there. We'll do that a little next time. But anyhow, Janet. I say Janet went to Janet class, because it's the same Janet you're talking about, right? And the last one was what? The last part of it was what?
Late.
The teacher.
Janet went to her class late, but the teacher paid no attention
To her. Right. So Janet went to Janet class late, but the teacher paid no attention to Janet. Not so? Right, but
That would
because
just be all-
it'll be boring if you keep saying Janet, Janet, Janet. So
And-
people invent what? A pronoun to say, well, listen, they're meaning the same thing, the same Janet they're referring to, but it's just that, of course, the pronoun is used in order to, and that becomes part of an exercise that teachers will give in their grammar classes, as part of your language studies or your English studies. Well, again, you have something you
No,
want to say?
not
Go ahead.
really.
Oh,
It's just a question.
go ahead.
Well, not really particular in grammar.
Mhm.
Are you good in maths?
Maths, we will have some maths issues as well, because I would have liked, maybe we could go straight to maths one time as we are doing the English. Best we switch to some maths.
I'm good at maths. I'm very good at grammar. My second favorite is maths.
Maths, okay.
But anything else,
You're
I
not
don't-
there.
I don't
And you?
My first favorite subject is maths.
Okay,
Because my grandpa is a tailor,
right.
so he will teach me some maths.
Okay.
Then my second favorite subject
Mhm.
is grammar.
It's grammar. All right, okay. So we're in the right place. So we can leave out the social studies and the science for the time being, even though you brought a book with only science, because you're talking about planets and so on. But anyhow, let's do some maths.
I kind of like science.
You have whole numbers and you have parts of numbers, right? They call them fractions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mixed numbers.
different type. No, I'm dealing with the types of fractions
Oh, okay.
that you would know. Let me hear the different types of fractions that you may be familiar with.
Mixed numbers, improper fraction, and proper fraction.
Fraction.
Explain.
But no, not yet. That is a type of fraction. You call them vulgar fraction, right?
I
But
get
there
it,
are other kinds of fractions that you will be learning. That is one part, but there are other fractions. Let me hear.
Vulgar fractions,
Uh-huh.
decimal fractions,
All right.
percentage fractions.
Beautiful. That is where I was going. That's where I was going. All right. That's all right. That's all right. You may not have understood the
No,
question
I know what
clearly. Yeah.
That's
All right.
amount.
Okay. So now that we know the different types of fractions, tell me something about. You want to tell me something about vulgar fractions. So go ahead. Let me something about vulgar fractions. Because you give me not all, just tell me something, and because
Well,
other
most
people out there may
questions-
not know, and
Most questions people don't understand.
Mhm.
I can explain to you.
yes.
So people understand proper fraction. That's just basic, like 7/8, easy stuff. But then it has the improper fraction. Improper fraction is when the numerator is larger than the denominator. So
Now, stop there. I like where you're going, man. All right. So you have to tell me now. For me, if I'm listening to you and I don't know what a vulgar fraction is, then you're confusing me by telling me the numerator and the denominator. So you have to tell me what a numerator is and what a denominator is, right? In order for me to follow you, because I saw that. Yeah.
Are you not going to put us at the top of the class?
Go. She coming to teach now, people. Right, good. So she gave an example, but I wanted to tell me what it's all about, and then you show them up. Write it bigger. Right.
So the denominator is 5. So let's start with the denominator. The denominator is 5, right?
Oh, no, go ahead. You write. You
It
write.
was
That's the next one.
backwards
Yeah.
on the screen.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead. Yes, now.
Over, you're drawing the line here.
Mhm.
That line is for something. But
Go ahead.
remember it's 2. Then the numerator is 3. So that's called a proper fraction. So when the numerator is smaller than the denominator, that is called a proper fraction. So the 3, which is the numerator, is smaller than the denominator.
All right. People, let me just clear it up here so that you understand. Those of you who may not be familiar with vulgar fractions. Vulgar fractions are actually a number that is separated by a short line, and you have another number below it, right? So vulgar fractions, right? And of course, the number on top is called a numerator, and the one below that line, the line, is called a denominator, right? Okay, so, and when as she was saying, she's right, when the number on top, meaning the numerator, is smaller than the number below the line, which is the denominator, it is called a proper fraction. Because the reason for that is later down the road, when we start, of course, to work out, add fractions, take away fractions, multiply fractions, divide fractions, all of that. And I know that you know that already, because that is basic. Add, multiply, take away, divide. 4 basic rules that you should know by, let's say, coming out of first standard. All right? At least that. All right. So let us say about the improper fraction. We have a caller. Yes, and call in and ask questions as well. Don't leave me to the wolves here, otherwise I will get eaten up. All right. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, caller. You can talk a little louder. Oh boy, I'm not getting it. Let me see. Why not getting it? Hello? All right, just all right, go ahead, caller.
Hello.
Yes. We are not getting it clear, and I believe it might be you and not me, not us. Talk closer to the phone and talk a little louder. We really want to get you. Nah. We're not hearing. Sorry about that. I think next Saturday we'll have the system properly working so that we don't have people being frustrated. We are frustrated here because we can't get your question or your concern, and out there people can't hear what you have to say as well. All right. So you're making a point about the proper fraction, right?
So everybody understand a proper fraction now? So let me just go it over again. A proper fraction is when the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Now let's go on to an improper fraction. People will be like an improper fraction, or will probably be like a number m, but it's not. So you have to say you have 5 over 3. So this is an improper fraction. So when the numerator is larger than the denominator. And of course, it makes something quick here.
Go ahead.
You could also change an improper fraction to a mixed number. But when we finish with a mixed number, I will show you guys how to change a mixed number to an improper fraction and how to change an improper fraction to a mixed number.
Well, you mean you raise another issue? What is a mixed number?
A mixed number is when it has a whole, so you have 11, it could be 11 or 5, it don't bound to be under 10, it could be more than 10. 11 over 3 quarter. So 11 over 3 quarter is an improper fraction. So an improper fraction is when you have a whole number, and it's also...
No, a mixed number. You're talking mixed number? Mixed number, yes.
A mixed number is when it has a whole number, which is 11, and it is also combined with a proper fraction, which is 3 quarter. But if it have a problem like 11 and 4 over 3, we have a problem there because it can't be that. It cannot be that.
Because you have a what?
Improper
you have
whole
a
number and an improper fraction.
You have an improper fraction, right? Okay.
That will never work out.
Yeah, that never work out because it means therefore something wrong with this whole part. It may have this may be 12 really, and then you will get to the proper fraction.
So now let's go back to the improper fraction. We have something to change in this, sir. This thing not working out with us, sir. So we have to say 3 5 divided by 3, but I just put 3 divided by 5, which will equals 1. So 1, 3 is 3. Then you count on 3, 4, 5, 2 over 3. That's a nice improper fraction. I mean, a mixed number, right?
All right. People, just to be clear, for those who may be a bit confused because you're not familiar with the work. All right. So here it is. She gave us an improper fraction. That is to say, the number on top is more than the number below. It's called, forget the nominator, the denominator, and the numerator. Talk. All right? Let's go back here. Let's see if we can get this call. Professor, good night. Tell us.
Yes, Selma Foxy again. By watching these children doing what you're
Listen, forget.
Right? Idea come to me. Behind you and behind them you seem clean, right? I don't know if in the future you could put a blackboard how they're working out these things for other children. Because they are teachers right now, they're teaching other children. So we want to see how they're working it out so other children who go to school have a problem that they will be able now to work out maths.
Yeah, I call her. What I plan to do is to have a board set up so they could go to the board and they will work it out there so that and explain at the same time. We don't have that facility yet, but that is the plan. Right? In the meantime, they have to verbalize it.
Yes, it will take a little time, but perfect.
I'm not hearing him good at all.
Yes, ma'am, thanks.
You hear him?
I can't really hear.
All right. So we're having some audio issues with respect to the callers, but as I said, we are going to have a blackboard setting, or these days they call them they call them digital boards. Yeah, yes. Digital boards. But we will deal with that. We will deal with that in due course, and they will go to the digital board or the blackboard and explain that. But let us get it clear. If you understand the vulgar fraction, notice Joshua talked about, of course, decimal fractions, and he talked about percentage, that too, because you see, it's always out of some whole, and therefore it's part of something. Most important. So the decimal fraction, and it is written as I explained, so I can't write it on the board yet, so I'll just say that there's a number on top of a little dividing line, and then below that you have the other number that we call the number below, or the denominator. Right? Very important to understand that. And then, of course, as she rightly said, if the number on top is smaller than the number below, then you have, of course, a proper fraction. If the number on top is bigger than the number below, then you have an improper fraction. And in order for that to make sense, because you shouldn't have the bigger number on top at all. So your work is now to try to make the number on top smaller than the number below, because that is the rules. And for that to happen, like she gave 5 over 3, right? So therefore, what you have to do is divide. I'm sure that you know how to divide, how many times something could go into something, right? And then, of course, 3 into 5 is 1. We mean that 2, not so? Right, so you know that you are beginning to create what is called a mixed number. A mixed number, where there is a whole, the whole is the 1, and then, of course, the remainder 2, you put that over the 5, so you see you get a proper fraction now, but it has a whole 1 and the proper fraction, it now becomes, of course, a mixed number. Joshua, I don't think you know that yet. So that is what he was missing for some time, because he was a bit under the weather, and we didn't complete our holidays work as yet. But he is just 10 years of age, and of course, but he has to start to get with those kinds of mathematical or arithmetic sessions. All right. You know that is standard 2, yes. So he is in standard 3. All right. So he has some way to go, but he's very good in the other areas. She's in standard 5.
Okay, alright, let's see next one. 11.
Well, when you're ready to do it, you will be 11 as well.
Some children just write
It'll
it
be what
like
time?
9.
Sometimes.
You will be 11, yes.
No,
You'll
I
be.
wouldn't be 11.
How much?
I would be about 12 or 13.
No, impossible to be 13. All right. So people, that is where we are with respect to the lessons, as far as the math is concerned, and as far as the grammar is concerned, or English. All right. What's the time? Let me just make sure we have some time, because I want to touch on some other topics here. All right, 70 minutes past 9. All right. So I want to take you back to something that happened recently, and that is we had Republic Day. Right? On what day was that?
The 24th of September.
The 4th of September, yes. And we also had Independence Day. When would that have been?
That would have been
The 1st of September.
The what?
The 1st.
No. That would have been Emancipation Day. But Independence Day I'm talking about.
Independence Day was
Not the 1st of September either, but Independence Day. 31st of August, yes, 31st of August, Independence Day. That's all? All right. So you people out there, don't forget Independence Day, 31st of August. Right? Okay. So the one that we just had, when was that holiday? What day in the week this had? It was Wednesday. Wednesday, right? So it's a holiday, yes, right? 24th. Anybody tell me what's the difference between Independence and Republic Day?
Independence Day is when we was independence and the British flag was taken down. And Republic Day is when the Queen of England was no longer our head of state.
Very good. You have anything to add, Joshua?
Well, Independence Day is when our country didn't need England to help us anymore.
All right, go ahead.
And Republic Day is when the Queen of England was no more in power.
In our country.
Yes.
In our country. All right. Generally, you both are correct. Independence really and truly tells us there's something called colonial masters. When Trinidad and Tobago was controlled by the British, yes. And then on the 31st of August, well, that system became, let's say, more responsible, or we became more responsible for our own affairs. Let's see if we can get a. Boy, we're getting some trouble here, so if we can't hear you, don't vex. We'll fix that. But go ahead, caller.
Uncle Lennox, I'm sorry to disturb you in the middle of your discourse.
Yeah, go ahead.
And to all all the listeners.
Mm.
And they're a very good program. But
Yes.
what I would like to tell my two little young minds before you, and the reality to bring it home so that they will keep this in the knowledge base. Independent Day came on the 28th April when we no longer had a dictator and a prime minister named Pete Rowley that pressure us and work us and pay us next to nothing. Because when you check how it used to be under the British, we worked for a small salary and had inhumane conditions. And now, when you talk about Republic Day, remember our esteemed political leader, the Honorable Ms. Kamla Prasad Sessa, that she gave you all the opportunity to go to school and take all the education in a comfortable environment, make it safe all around. And all you now have the right to say under the Constitution that what affect you all, that high food prices, high gas prices, and that all your voices could be heard, just as tonight, so you could educate all your younger peers, meaning all your friends and small children in all the age bracket, right?
I hear you.
Keep it right, and this is a part of my theology to show you the real and what the republic is, that we have the right and we can make laws and acts for betterment, and the right leader is in the right place. So remember that. Being a fella who had a whole life to put political well-being, because based on all the existence and the right to education. A pleasant good night and keep up the good work.
I hear you, my friend. All right, thanks. This is not the adult segment, and we are in the, let's say, the children's segment, dealing with, of course, historical and factual matters. That while, of course, I understand the position of the caller, talking about independence since the 28th of April, I mean, that will not help them in their C exam. That will not, right? What will help them in the C exam, however, when they are asked the question, what year Trinidad and Tobago became independent, and of course you say on the 31st of August in 1962, then that will help. And of course, where the Republican, what year we became a republic? Yeah, what year? Yes.
On the 1st of August, 1976.
1st of August 1976. But we celebrate the we celebrate Republic on the 24th of September. Why do you think that is so? 24th of gone the day we celebrate thinking we celebrated
Because
Republic.
because the British was still taking the slaves.
All right, nice answer. I like that answer. All right, no. Remember, we would have already passed in independence, so therefore that would have gone. The slave thing would have gone already. So here's why we celebrate on the 24th of September, a date where originally we got the republicanism, divesting all relationship with Britain, and we have our own president, not a monarch, but we call a president. By the way, who's the president of Trinidad and Tobago today?
Mrs. Christine Carol Kangaloo.
Joshua?
ORTT.
ORTT. Right. What ORTT means?
Opposition of the Republic Trinidad and Tobago.
What ORTT mean? Order.
Order.
of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. You see, it's a good thing you're getting some good what I consider to be revision here.
RTT.
ORTT, right? All right, and some people got the ORTT. Anybody could tell me who got the ORTT, the highest award that Trinidad and Tobago could give anybody in Trinidad for this Republic Day? Go on, anybody?
The Olympics.
They don't know, right? Who?
Kishan will got on the next person.
Nah. Keishon didn't get the award, but we have Professor Selwyn Ryan. Sorry, Selwyn Ryan, hear me. Professor Kojo. He got the highest award. 3 of them. I can't remember the other 2, but 3 persons got the highest award. ORTT. What ORTT means?
Order of the Republic, Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, the Order of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
Did you know the Shokonia was named after our Spanish governor?
Chaconia. No, I didn't know that. Come here.
Well, I don't remember the name, but I know it was named after our Spanish governor.
And what is Chaconia?
The Shokonia is the national flower of Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, beautiful. Yes, you're quite right. So let's get back to the Republic situation that may be puzzling. Many of the students may not be aware of that it's on the 1st of August, yes, 1976, that we got Republican status, where we take away anything associated with the British, the colonial master, and we no longer connected. However, it was on the 24th of September, the same year, that the Republican Parliament sat in Parliament, and as a consequence, they started to celebrate Republic Day on the 24th of September rather than the 1st of August, when it was actually given. So, got that right? Joshua, you got that? You got that?
No.
I know that because you wasn't paying attention. I know how to catch all you know. I know how to catch you.
I was just thinking.
Yeah, I know you're thinking. Other thing. All right, let's go it over. But you explain it to him, so I will know that you understood too. Go ahead.
So
Republican.
we were supposed to celebrate Republic Day on the 1st of August, but we celebrated it on the 24th of September because the people went to Parliament.
All right. Okay. The Parliament sat on the.
Republic.
Yeah. Sat on what day?
The 24th of September.
Yeah.
And for that consequence, the Republic Day was celebrated on the 24th of September.
Thereafter. All right. So Joshua, you got it. Republic Day. Let's get it. Very easy, people. Republic Day, officially, for sure, we got it on the 1st of August 1976. But you know the Parliament, right? The Red House, right? The parliamentarians sat for the first time as a Republican Parliament, right? Republican Parliament. They sat for the first time on the 24th of September, and thereafter, the Republic Day is celebrated on the 24th of September every single year thereafter. Now, there was a time when Republic Day, just for your information, this general information now, that they took away that it wasn't a holiday. Yeah, they took it away. I think it was in 20 something. But anyhow, they took it away because they replaced it with the Baptist holiday for I think 2 years or so. I'll get the information, but that is just for your information, right? And then after that, they reinstated it as a holiday. And so after that year, we started again to celebrate Republic Day.
Yeah, Joshua, and I say the colors of the national flag, what they represent.
Yes, go ahead, as a lanyard.
You know?
So
Red
then
represents
fire, I think.
the sun.
Go ahead. Fire. All right, fire. Go ahead.
And the fearlessness of our people.
And the what?
Fearlessness of our
Fearlessness of our people. Yes, very good.
people. And
Good.
also under the sun. Nation under the sun.
And nation of the sun. Go ahead.
White represents
When I told
the sea.
You don't do. All right. Okay. Go ahead. No problem.
White represents our ocean. The ocean is white.
We did so much work on that so many times that I can't. I forget, but I didn't expect you to forget.
we never
So many times that you got the flag and the Republic Day, and I stood up in the night and I got it for you in preparation for the next morning to go to school. But clearly, right? Education is remembering, and if you forget, we just have to, of course, start all over again. All right?
What I'm trying to say is
Uh-huh.
you never put that specific thing with what she said. Where red represents what, white represents what.
All right. Well, if that was not the case, then that ought to have been done by your teacher. Because if it is that you got a exercise with the national flag, one would have expected that you would have been taught or been exposed to the meaning of the red, white, and the black. And if that did not happen, then I am disappointed now, because I would have known, being in the teaching system myself, that a teacher will be obligated. If you're given an exercise about the national flag, you must say what it represents in all its colors, inclusive. But that's all right. We will deal with that. Go ahead.
But in my standard for class, our teacher didn't really talk about it. We only learned it in standard 1.
Standard 1. That's what I'm
And I
saying.
still
And he wasn't standard 1 at the time, yeah?
And I still have the standard 1 book. I should have bring it today.
Bring it in. No problem. All right, people.
And black represents
Oh, yeah. Still going to black, yeah. Black represent what?
Earth.
You sure? What, the vibrancy of the people?
I would say vibrancy.
Earth alone?
Vibrancy.
Black represent the earth. Let me
Earth and
ask the phone. Let me ask the phone.
Google, what is black?
What does black represent in the national flag of Trinidad and Tobago?
Black symbolizes a variety of concepts, including power, elegance, and formality, but also death, mourning,
No. Trinidad and Tobago. What nonsense you're telling me? What does black represent in the national flag of Trinidad and Tobago? That's why I'm asking you. You tell me about AI. Right.
She gone deaf now.
She got mad.
Trinidad and Tobago. Black represents the dedication of the people, strength, unity of purpose, and the wealth of the land. It also symbolically represents the element of earth.
See, I guess
Right. So you see, so it is, of course, again, dedication of the people, strength of unity of purpose, the wealth of the land, right? And it also symbolizes and represents the element of earth. Like how he said, of course, white represent what you said by element?
I'd say air or something.
Air. All right.
Wait, but black doesn't mean the wealth. When they say the wealth of the earth, it technically don't mean that it have gold underneath the earth. It means that the soil and the oil rich.
All right. All right. Okay. I'm glad you make that point, that a wealth of the land. Wealth of the land means, yes, not just money, but the things that are there to make money. Really, that is what we are blessed with, right? So earth,
But
oil,
Trinidad
etc.
used to be
Mhm.
a very rich in oil, but the oil went down.
Mhm.
I can't remember what year.
All right. Okay. No, it doesn't. No, yeah, because we still have some around. Just that we don't depend on it so much again. We depend on what is called gas now, but even that is going down. Joshua, I hope you're listening. I know that we need to treat with certain matters. All right. So, right. What about white? What about white?
What?
What does white represent?
I cannot fulfill your request as there is no device in your home crop.
What does white represent in the national flag of Trinidad and Tobago? Let me make sure this thing right.
I
Eh?
say
In the national flag of Trinidad and Tobago, white represents the sea surrounding the islands, the purity of aspirations, and the equality of all people. It also symbolically represents the element of water.
So you said something about what? Water? We said air. Air. You said air. All right. Okay.
I said water.
Okay.
But before we go on, I would just like to wish my sister a happy birthday. Her
Alright.
name is Abril. So happy birthday, Abril, and I wish you many, many more
Birthdays.
birthdays.
All right. Okay. Good. All right. But let's get back here to the social studies. Right. National flag of Trinidad and Tobago. White represents the sea surrounding the islands. The purity of aspirations. Very, very, very big words, boy. What do you think aspirations mean? Purity. Well, forget purity, but aspirations.
That's how when you read it, you just get some ideas.
Yeah, but you won't get there. I can assure you.
The purity
You wanna
of
see?
aspiration.
Go ahead, figure it out. Purity of aspirations.
I mean,
Life?
can I ask Google what aspiration means?
Not yet. Finish the
I think
meaning
aspiration
first.
means life.
Mean life. All right. Okay. Good. Joshua, finish your reading now. Aspiration after aspiration is what? What the white means?
Aspiration.
Yeah. Go ahead. Finish.
Aspiration and the equality of all people is also
Symbolizes or symbolize.
I don't
With
have
that.
a-
Symbolically. Again, that is a word that you need to know.
you need to know
represents the element of water.
Symbolically represents the element
So,
of water.
I think that
Aspiration.
no.
Oh, good.
I think that our country in the flag, I think there is element to. Well, there's some kind of element meaning to all of them.
Okay, the basic elements: fire, earth, wind, and so on. And that's why you came up with that. But of course, why is that maybe so? But that's for a different topic. You need to know what it really meant by the people who framed and who were in charge of Trinidad and Tobago when it became independent and lifted the national flag and pulled down, of course, the what flag? The Union Jack. The Union Jack. Yeah, the British flag. The Union Jack. So we went up with the Trinidad flag and we pulled down the what flag?
Union flag.
The Union Jack flag. Yeah, or the British flag. Right?
the Union.
All right.
The British people probably felt real ashamed.
But I think they was glad really
I'm
because
more like
remember there was Trinidad and Tobago was depending on them all the time for money, you know. So they were glad that Trinidad went independent. Don't feel it. Except of course they would have liked the oil and all of that kind of thing. But anyhow, we had two words that we identified here. Symbolism, no, symbolically, and the other one was what?
Aspiration.
Aspiration. So let me hear. What do you think those words are?
I think aspiration means the life of people, and I think
Life of people. Okay.
And I think symbolically means you're symbolizing something.
Right. Well, you ain't give me much. What symbolizing mean? What symbolizing mean? It ever symbolically means you're symbolizing something. But what symbolize mean? Because I tried to get the meaning.
Symbolize means you're showing something.
You showing something?
Yes.
Symbolize. All right. I'll go take
I
that.
think I didn't really figure out the astrological.
All right. Aspiration.
The symbolically,
Mhm.
I think that. Well, I just lost my whole question. Why every time
Your mind, your thought.
why every time I want to say something, everything just goes.
That happens. Don't study that. You have to practice. Once you practice, things will happen. So let me give you some time to remember. But let's go straight to the phone.
I think I remember.
All right, go ahead. I'm here.
So your brain
I
don't run
think
away.
symbolically means we get independence and we symbolizing independence.
You still giving me symbol again. Symbolically, and you tell me symbolize. You ain't helping me. She helped me a little bit because she said that it means an example. For example, I say I have no problem with that. But aspiration, okay, nobody has come up with something. Well, it simply means your desire, your wish for something. My aspiration. I want to be the best in class. That's my aspiration. I want that. I would like to get that. Aspire. But let's hear what
How
the
do you spell aspiration?
ASPIR. Just a minute. Let me get the What does aspiration mean?
The word mean can have several meanings. Are you asking about one? My family.
What does aspiration mean?
Aspiration has a few
Singer.
meanings. One, strong desire or ambition to achieve something great, like a goal or hope for the future.
Right? Strong desire to achieve something, aspiration. All right? There are others, of course. Yeah. Aspiration, ASPIRA. IPIPIRATION. Yeah.
I write it down and I don't even know the word.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's you just song it out and get it. Right, and symbolize. Let's look at symbolize. What is the meaning of symbolically?
I found a few options. Depending on what you meant by symbol.
No. Oh yeah, symbolize, right.
Symbolism by electrolyte and electronic/track.
No, I know that. Tell me the meaning of symbolize. Yeah, but you will get.
Symbolize means to serve as a symbol of or represent an idea, object, or quality, a visible sign, figure, or image.
But they come like you. They're saying that symbolize mean serve as a symbol of something. It ain't helping us. Yeah, read it. It ain't helping us. Yeah, just I'm making a point here. Let me make sure that you understand it. Go ahead. This is no. All right, symbol simply mean a sample, an example, symbol. Right?
To symbolize means to serve as a symbol of or represents an idea, object, or quality with a visible sign, figure, or imagine.
Good.
For example, a dove often symbolizes peace.
Right. So, example,
Dove.
something representing. It could be an idea. It could be a thing like a dove, as they said. But symbol as a symbol. A good symbol, for example. If you go to church, what is the symbol you would see? What do you think you would see to to represent a church?
Jesus Christ.
A cross, right? That's right. Yes. Or what? Or what? Go ahead.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, right? A statue of Jesus Christ and so on. So that's a symbol, right? Representing something. All right. I think, boy, we have had a long night. Let me just make sure. Let me take off my glasses and make sure. Oh boy, it's 9:45. Wait now, will it keep me here so long? No. All right. People, of course, we have come to the end of tonight's program. We had a long, of course, for some it might be very interesting and very, what I consider informative. But at the same time, it is all to do what? To make certain that you, the young people out there, and the parents and so on, are encouraged to have sessions like these with your children. Right? And of course, teachers as well, to create the atmosphere that symbolizes, so using the word that we just was looking at, symbolizes the need for good students, good people, disciplined people, and not have them gravitate to the bad boys and the gangsters that may be lurking just outside the gates of the schools. That is what this is all about. All right. Parting words. You want to give parting words? You have something to say? Go ahead.
But before, I just want to say everyone has their beliefs and I have mine. So I want to ask Google something. It might sound stupid, but still we'll try.
Go ahead.
Hey Google, was running invented? Yes, this is very stupid.
Running wasn't invented. It's a natural human ability that evolved
Okay.
Which is this?
about 2.6 million years ago. Fractal
You asked if running was invented. Let me see it, man. Running wasn't invented. It is a natural human ability that evolved for survival, likely beginning about 2.6 million years ago. Yeah, there's something called the Serengeti and the plains of Africa, when of course human beings used to be like lions and so on. They used to move on, or like monkeys, move on all fours. But in order to see their enemies and so on, they started to go, of course, stand on their hind legs, and then everything else evolved. Go ahead, let me hear.
When I was on YouTube, I saw this comedy show, and there was like this girl named Emanuela. They was talking about how people was invented, and this girl said her mother said that people was invented from monkeys.
Monkeys.
And the girl was like, and Emanuela was like, well, we're not talking about your family, we're talking about our family.
All right, that's a good one. But of course, there's something called Homo sapiens and so on and so forth. And they say that a man evolved from that line, and then you have all kinds of different human beings over the centuries and so on. That is part of what is called anthropology. We could deal with that later. That big stuff. You have to go university for that kind of material. But
I don't understand. If the same people used to walk on 4 legs, how come Adam and Eve walk on 2 legs?
Well, there's a big difference between science and those persons who believe in the religious development of human beings. That is something when they get bigger, or they will have to grapple with, because they have a group of people called the atheists and a group of people called scientists who don't believe in what is called they believe in evolution. And of course the people with the Bible, they believe of course in the Revelation and Genesis, and how human beings came on the earth, and of course in the involvement of God and who is considered God and all. That's heavy stuff. But I don't want to burden only with that tonight. So parting words. Come. It's nearly 10 o'clock. All will keep me until 11, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Have a good day.
Stay in school and be great.
Be great.
Don't
Okay.
bully.
People, of course, tomorrow night.
Make sure and learn your lesson. Don't follow
All
bad
right,
habits.
people. Tomorrow night, yes, tomorrow night, we will have, of course, a short segment tomorrow night, very short segment. Joshua has to go to sleep, to go to school on Monday. And we will, of course, have the big people session. So every Saturday, I think we will have this kind of session. We'll call in, of course, members of the community, young people and so on, to participate and to bring them here and let us hear their views. I trust that you learned a lot, particularly those young persons who may not have gone to bed as yet because, of course, today is Saturday and you still have some leisure time until, of course, tomorrow when you have to go to sleep by around 7, 8 o'clock. Have a wonderful rest of the night. God bless and see you tomorrow. And let us end with the same way we started, of course, and that is from the ghetto, because as we said, this is all about making certain that those in the ghetto come up to scratch so that we can have a better Trinidad and Tobago and a better future for them. Bye-bye.
The sun rises slowly over the hills. Everywhere is golden sunlight, but still, most nights with hotels are crowded. There are days where dark clouds are shrouded. They don't smile and they never will. Only volunteers get the fill. Empty promises is what they hear. No running water from year to year. Hearts that no one desire. That if there is a Messiah, someday he hear their whispered prayer. Covered always bare and scanty. 10 people in a one-bedroom shanty. Forced to sell on the pavement. No vacancy, no employment. Cattle fire cracker from gunshot. Blood does flow when things get hot. Afraid to look out the window to hear voices from the ghetto. Crying, 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 Lord, Lord, crying, crying. Voices from the ghetto. Crying, 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 Lord, Lord, crying. Voices from the ghetto. Help us, Father. Oh, Lord. Mothers does just hold